Let's move on to Microsoft.
Sure.
Happy 7-year anniversary to the original Xbox One press conference.
Where they announced always online and no use games.
Right. That was awesome.
And but they kind of buried in the presentation where they made sure everyone knew Connect for everybody.
Right.
And it's gonna be your central hub for all your entertainment, your TV. You're gonna get your fantasy football updates.
Right.
While
you're watching.
While you're watching
Right.
That never happened, right?
No, they did have the fantasy football.
Yeah,
updates.
they did have that.
That they did have for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that they wanted to happen happened.
The guy giving the presentation left the company a few months later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think he had a choice.
I think he was on. I mean, we talked. I remember talking about this at the time. Like we tried to figure. It was only like a few months later. He was probably already trying to get a new job.
Probably.
Like, I don't know. I figure like.
I think
to be like a CEO, you probably have to interview for a few months.
I listened to a little bit of our show when this happened.
Really?
Yeah, because I was curious, like, what was our reaction?
Wow.
And it was similar to our reaction now, where we just made fun of it for about, like, literally 5 seconds in. I want to say it's episode 325. Okay. It's late May 2013, so it's easy to find. But yeah, it was pretty because Sheepy, you put all of our episodes up on everything.
Yes.
So I found it in iTunes in like 5 seconds. It was really
the system
easy.
Works.
Yep. So I thought that was interesting. Also, a little plug for you and your hard work. Yeah, it's interesting to watch. You can watch the actual original presentation on YouTube. I didn't put that link in the show notes. I just put someone who spoofed it like an hour after.
Oh my god!
Because that's what happened. Like literally, the internet
exploded,
just piled on how bad and some of these ideas were.
Do you think Major Nelson like lost sleep during that whole thing?
I'm sure everyone involved, and I feel bad because there were some nice people there, and intentions I'm sure were good.
Yeah, they put a lot of thought into it. Like there's no doubt about it. Like there was a lot of thought and planning. It just
bad planning. Bad thought.
It was some of it was just ahead of its time, I think.
Yeah,
but
some of it probably. I think it's always online is a good concept, but a bad practice. Is that?
Yeah,
does that sound fair?
It was. I mean, Shipwreck was right. It was ahead of its time in a lot of ways. People were not ready to move totally digitally, and they're still not, but it's getting there. No, for sure. People are spending a lot more.
And they were right
now.
in the sense that people would want devices in their houses that they could yell at to do things.
And have it as a have all your apps to be able to watch
video
stuff
apps
on it, right?
Yep.
Like they were right. They just didn't have it quite right. Like it wasn't. People didn't want to have their cable coming into it.
Which I did for a very long time.
Oh, I still do. I still do. I still have my Kinect hooked up, and I have cable going through it.
Yeah, I don't have the Kinect adapter, so I can't. But which is kind of a bummer. But I kind of miss yelling at my TV. Xbox, turn on.
Well, now you can just ask Alexa.
Right.
Yeah, but that's it. I can. Which I can.
That's the thing. Like a bunch of the stuff in that video, it came to be just in a slightly different way than what they were envisioning.
Yeah.
They weren't
too much of it was forced.
They wanted total control.
Some of that was some of it was because they wanted the control, and they had the foresight to see where stuff was kind of going. I mean, they missed some things like Kinect. Obviously they missed, but that's an easy one for them to miss because they just made so much money on Kinect that year when they did this.
Right.
Like if you remember E3 back then, it was all Kinect that one year. Like it was just every booth had Kinect.
Nope. We're just like shaking our heads a lot walking by. Nope, no thanks.
But every booth had it. Like every booth had a Kinect section. That's how big it was for that 1 year.
Like Suda had a Kinect game.
Everybody did. I'm not exaggerating when I said like every booth had their special Kinect area.
Every major publisher had at least one Kinect game.
Yeah.
There was a Marvel Kinect game.
Sure. You played it.
I play it? I had to play it at E3. Yeah,
I played it too.
it was bad, but it was a game that was at E3.
Let's move on to the Stadia. Did you hear about their big exclusive news that they announced today?
No,
They
but
have
I
an
guess now-
exclusive.
what is it?
Ship. It's a game that Ship's going to want to play, I think.
Is it Ember? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's not that big of a game.
Is it
Okay.
refund
I
the
was
game?
No.
I don't know. What is this? I'm not
It's
sure.
Serious Sam 4.
Oh, okay. I do want to play that. I didn't
I know you
realize.
do.
I didn't realize that was a Stadia exclusive.
I know, it is as of today.
Oh,
believe.
okay.
Yep.
Is it really?
That
Yeah.
will come to other things.
Yeah, that's a Stadia exclusive for now.
Right.
That's how
I think that's right.
every Stadia exclusive is, right? Like
Yeah, of course.
nobody's signing up for that to be their exclusive.
Yep. It's August. It's coming out in August. Timed exclusivity. Yeah.
Those are fun games.
All right. Stadia. So you're buying a Stadia to play it as soon as possible, right?
I will.
Are you ordering it now?
I will-
You're ordering it now.
Do I even order a Stadia? I'm still unclear what a Stadia is.
I think you download it.
Okay.
You just say, "Okay, Google, buy me a Stadia."
Do they know what they send if you say that?
Nah. You may-
Oh man, the vision there is just so cloudy. Like,
right, they're jealous of the Xbox One launch over at Stadia.
Right, you can't even get your hand like you can't like see an ad for it and go, okay, I get it. Are there even ads for it?
No, Scoob has bought all the ads.
Right, like I don't
No
I
room.
don't see ads for this anywhere. Like nobody's pushing the Stadia in front of me. I get emails because I'm on their PR list, but if it wasn't for that, like where would I learn about Stadia like without going out and specifically looking for it?
Influencers.
Are they influencing me?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like Intellivision is getting their message across better than Stadia.
Right. You know what that is. And
You know
where to get
exactly what Stadia or what Intellivision is, the Mika.
it. Right. Yeah. No, it's true.
You can go to the GameStop's webpage and it's like, oh,
Here's a purple monstrosity.
right. You can buy it though. You understand what it is.